Thank you very much, Wow Driver Novosibirsk, for hosting us, for giving us a warm shelter during the rain. And today the weather doesn't look perfect either, but at least it's not raining, so we're heading to Novosibirsk. We're heading to Biysk. All right, let's go. It's about 4.5 hours to Biysk, 340 kilometers, and we'll be stopping along the way because it's pretty cold. That's one, and two, we'll have to keep an eye on the weather. Right now it's raining along the way, but looks like the cloud is moving away, so hopefully we have a clear path. Goodbye, Novosibirsk. See the change of the landscape? Today we already start our trip down south from Novosibirsk down to the Mongolian border. I'm very, very, very excited. Not only to see the mountains, not only to see one of the most beautiful roads in the world, but also because my grandmother was born not so far from here. And she was a very, very big and important figure in my life. I mean, she was, she is, and she will be forever and ever. She passed away when I was 13, but until this day I smile and I have tears in my eyes every time I think about her. 258 kilometers until Biysk, and in Biysk we have another bike post to visit, and that's where I'm gonna spend the night today. Hopefully I will find some advice and recommendations, places to visit and routes to ride. Just a few drops, right? But I can see in the forecast that there's just a few more days like this, and then the summer should be arriving. Look at this sign. It says the region of Altai. Can I take a photo with it somehow, maybe? Yeah, rain, no rain, but I don't know what's her photo. Yeah. Perfect. There we go. Officially entering the Altai region. Whee! Awesome. Pretty miserable weather, to be honest. But it's only 160 kilometers left. So let's just do it. And I think I'm gonna have a break somewhere around Barnaul. 39 kilometers. Lunch, defreeze, gasoline. Time for a refill. I like the prices here. The gasoline is much cheaper than the previous regions. Only 51 rubles for 95, a bit less than 60 cents. Alright, Bee's happy. Now it's my time to find some food. I want to be happy too. More defreeze. My defreeze pack. Hot soup. I don't even know how this is called in English. Some kind of salt meat and garlic and senap. I have it frozen a bit, and it's 134 kilometers until Biysk. Maybe I'll have to stop one more time for a hot coffee or something. Beautiful! Only 86 kilometers left. 86 kilometers of rain. Let's see if they have coffee here. Perfectly dry spot for the bee. Здравствуйте. And we're moving on. It's just 45 minutes left. And the guys are already waiting for me. So beautiful, oh my god! Sunshine! Blue sky! The final steps towards the bike post. And the road is like this. It looks like it has rained a lot here. Ого! Похоже, у вас дождик идет, да? Не было сегодня, да, начал? Привет!
И сегодня его не было. Вот ты написала, что еще и дождь закапал сразу.
О, вот так.
Шутил я, шутил.
Привет, Алена.
Привет, Алена. Игорь, африканец.
Паша, Игорь, Дима.
Не запоминай.
Александр.
У нас у байкпоста есть лужа, которой 35 лет. Она является достопримечательностью нашей.
С бубенчиками. Твое. Гусятина.
Это значит, тут до вот этого места, вот эти 10 км, не останавливаемся.
Ничего интересного.
Это грязный Сочи. Алтай, превращенный в Сочи. Народу, туризма, чего-то нет. Первое место, куда тебе нужно будет заехать, с дороги немножко отъехав, это вот урочище Куркичу. Оно будет строить всю инфраструктуру. Хорошие дороги, хорошие дома.
Хороший серпантин.
Хороший серпантин из Бийска. Нужно на пустом мотоцикле сюда, вот до сюда 70 километров.
Ну немного.
Да, и можно обратно.
And now I'm going to Defreeze in sauna. In Banya, which is Russian sauna. Whee! Super rainy day. It's been raining since like 5 a.m. non-stop, so I'm taking time to plan the route. And cook.
Вывалились, как
Так удачно немножко осталось. And do a bit of maintenance.
У нас на посту в гостях удивительный человек, девушка Алена, девушка мира. Вот. Мы тут сидим дома, думаем куда-нибудь съездить, а она думает, куда бы не поехать. То есть ты хочешь встретить алтайца красивого, выйти за него замуж и гонять коз по Алтаю, да?
Как вариант. Тут говорят, энергетика особенная.
Да. Алена, скажи добрые слова ребятам, которые сидят дома на больших крутых мотоциклах.
Ребята, просто выезжайте.
Традиция нашего поста, это же, конечно же, наклеечка. Наклеечка, стикер, который означает очень много для каждого путешественника.
So I spent the last 2 days here with Igor, the Black African. As you can see, a lot of motor travelers have been here. This is like one of the most important bike posts in Russia, I don't think I'm mistaken. I think that's true. So
Красиво говорит.
Thank you so much, Игорь. Спасибо огромное. Ой. And we're ready to go. Ну смогу, а чё? Let's go. Today we're leaving Biysk and going to start the Altai road, so-called Chuyskiy Trakt, which is supposedly one of the most beautiful roads in the world. We're officially entering one of the most beautiful roads in the world. Chuyskiy Trakt. Whee! Here we go. The start of beauty. I can feel it. Mountains. A quick 1-hour ride and I'm in Gorno-Altaysk, which is the capital of the Altai Republic. The view from my window. So cool. I'm here in Gorno-Altaysk. I want to visit the Museum of Altai. And look what I've got here. Celebration of 150 years of Nikolai Rerich, one of my favorite artists. A lot of his works are dedicated to Altai region. Beautiful, right? Let's go see the museum.
Горный Алтай является одним из богатейших регионов России по количеству и концентрации археологических памятников. Датировали стоянку 600-700 тысяч лет назад.
In the museum, I took a guided tour, and I think it was the best way to start my Altai explorations because it told me a lot about the history of the region, the culture, the language, the religion, and of course about the flora and fauna and the landscape and interesting places to see in Altai Republic. The beautiful, beautiful view over Gorno-Altaysk. Sunset time!